Today we bought a new $100,000 abandoned property. We're going to show you the difference between this and the $1 abandoned property. It's going to get pretty insane. Let's get going. Well, welcome back, guys. We are getting out here loaded up with the Chevy and the PJ trailer. We're heading out to pick up a skid steer, first thing on the list. And then we're heading to the first abandoned property, $100,000 one. And then we're heading to the one 14 miles away from the city, the $1 abandoned property. It's going to be pretty insane. Both of these properties went up for auction last week. We bought both of them, and we're going to compare and see how good the finds are going to be at both properties. Apparently, both properties have vehicles located in them. We don't know the specifics on them, so that's why we're exploring. We haven't got any vehicle specifics yet of what's in the sheds, but we are going to check them out, and hopefully we can find something cool. But first things first, let's pull into the John Deere dealership. They've also got cat equipment, so we're renting a skid steer to get some brush out of the way, or if there's any piles of trash, we'll be able to get through to the building and get any vehicles out that we need. So here it is. Pretty nice dealership. I do say they got some new equipment, probably worth a few $1,000,000 out front, so pretty nice. I know they're just setting up, so maybe we'll come back and buy some farm equipment. But first things first, let's grab our rental here. Looks good. All fired up here. We'll load it up. We should have enough space to bring this thing and any vehicle we find back to the new place back in Riverbend Springs. So, all right, looks good right there, boys. We'll strap it down, and then we'll get heading on the road. So the first one is not far. That's why it cost $100,000. It's kind of close to the city, so we'll check it out, see if we can find anything cool, and then we'll be heading to the $1 property, which is a little bit of a drive, but we've heard there might be some rare stuff there, so I definitely want to check it out. And if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure to drop a thumbs up if you want to see more crazy stuff like this. If you guys are curious where I'm at, I'm in small town USA. This is pretty cool. We got a John Deere dealership there, a couple of small shops in the town. It is a new map. There's actually an old car dealership and a service center, but it's pretty nice. We're going to take a left at this road right here. We'll be heading down, and you can actually already see the property. It's straight ahead in front of us at the end of the road. Honestly, the building is probably not worth $100,000. It's probably worth about $10,000, but the location is prime real estate here, boys. Look at this. You get the whole entire end of the road. You could build an entire apartment complex if you wanted to, but as we pull up, this one isn't in the best condition either. Oh yeah, it's a little rough, boys. We got some junk over here, some piles of metal, and I don't know what this is. Looks like this might be a bathtub. Nope, definitely not a bathtub. It's I don't know what that is. It's interesting. Maybe a bucket for like cement. And then here is the main shop, so we got to find our way in here. We have the key for the lock. Let's see, let's try and open it up. There we go. Unlocked it. Okay, should be able to slide. It might be a little greasy though. Hopefully nothing falls down from up top. There we go. Open it up. All right, pull it open, and what do we got? Okay, we got some vehicles, boys. Check it out. So we don't have any electrical here, but it looks like we got a Dodge Charger. Nope, not a Charger. It's a Challenger. Okay, this is different than the Chargers we've been having, but yeah, we'll take it. Looks like a Hellcat. This is a nice vehicle, probably a lot of horsepower. And then we got two dirt bikes. Look at these things, the Kawasaki KLXs. These are awesome. Look at this. Got a camo wrap on this one, and the other one's green. That's pretty awesome. We'll have to try and get them running. I don't think this place has been abandoned for too long, judging by the construction, but I did go on auction, making it an abandoned property since nobody was taking care of it, as you can tell here. So, all right. Oh, what's this? We didn't see this walking in. Looks like before they made this place abandoned, they left some steaks on the grill. I don't know. Maybe some animals are going to grab that, but I'm not eating that. We get some cucumber, a couple of utensils there. This is interesting. This is like a whole patio set. This is pretty cool. Let's check around the side. I don't think there's anything around back. Look at this. All woods through here. You can build anything you want. Massive compound, off-road park, whatever your dreams desire, you can build it here. All right, first things first, let's try and get those dirt bikes running. I know we might be able to get one running. This one looks a little bit better condition. As you can tell from the parts on it, it looks a little cleaner. So, all right, let's try and get this thing up the kickstand. There we go. Let's lower that. All right, try and fire it up. Here we go. It's gonna take a few kickstarts. Oh, there we go. We got it running. Look at that, boys. It has fuel flow and everything. No problems. No air in the fuel or anything. That's good. The fuel lines are clear. All right, let's take this thing for a spin. Hopefully it doesn't die on us. It's got enough fuel. So, oh my gosh, this thing is sick. Ready, boys? Check it out. Pop a wheelie. Oh, geez, not the ditch. Spin it around. I don't want to run over these people's flowers there. I almost just did. So, all right, let's pull a wheelie down the main street. Here we go, boys. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Hit the jump. Oh yeah. All right, dirt bike number 1 runs. Let's go test out the other 2 vehicles we've got to test out. We got the Kawasaki, same one, KLX 300 series, but this is a green. So, all right, get off the kickstand. Come on, fire up. I think it's got a fuel problem or something. It's not getting enough fuel to the motor. Not turning over, boys. This one's no luck here. Let's put it back on the kickstand. We'll pick it up with the forklift there, or the skid steer, sorry, with the forks. We'll be able to grab that, take it on the trailer today. And then this is the Dodge. Let's see what this thing can do. Oh, yeah. This thing fired up, no problem. It must have been in good good condition because these things didn't have much issues starting up, which is good. Throw it in the SRT mode, spin it around, see if this thing runs. I think it should run good. Oh no, the gears are not shifting correctly. Oh geez, and the brakes don't work. That's not good. I understand why this person left this vehicle here. It don't run the best. As you can see, I'm gonna hit the brakes. Yeah, this thing is not very good. Okay, that's probably the issue with it. It needs the whole entire transmission redone on it and probably some new brakes if I had to guess. Someone was probably going fast in this thing, slamming on the brakes, throwing gears, high idle, all that stuff. So, oh geez, it needs new tires too. Oh no. Okay, let's get out of this thing. This is probably not a safe vehicle to be driving around in at high speed. So let's get it back. We are going to go sell this, and we're going to sell one of the dirt bikes before we head to the second property, which is only located 14 miles away. So it's a little bit of a drive, but we will be there quickly. Let's go load these things up, and then we'll go sell them and try and make some money. All right, first things first, boys. We'll load up the Dodge. We do need to get the Caterpillar off of the trailer here. So how we're going to do that, it's pretty interesting. This is called the gosh dang good American way to do it. Send it. Oh yeah, look at that. Actually did pretty good. The tracks took it. Well, we need to pick up this dirt bike, get this thing out of here, make some money from it. I think it's worth something. We'll tell them that it's slightly used. How about that? All right, there we go. Pick it up. That actually worked out better than I thought. And then we'll load it up on the trailer and make some money. Look at that. It's on the trailer, boys. That's all that matters. All right, it might actually be easier to pick the other dirt bike. Oh no, I was gonna say we'll pick up this one and put it on the trailer too. Here we go. All right, both dirt bikes have made it on the trailer. Let's go sell one of them and get heading over to the second property. All right, so all in all, I would say property number one, it was successful. We were gonna have that skid steer transported over because we need to sell some of this stuff before we head to property two, but that was $100,000 property. We found a $60,000 Dodge Hellcat Challenger Edition, and then we've got the two dirt bikes. So we're pretty close, and remember, we still own the property, so we can sell that, and I think we made some money on this one. So $100,000, that kind of compares it for you, kind of gives you a little bit of a description of what you get with that. And now we're gonna go to the $1 property and see if we can find anything cool. But first things first, we need to go sell this thing, and we should be able to actually get a nice offer here. Around back, there's an old workshop, and they kind of offer for everything. They kind of buy whatever they want, and then they take it to their auction for a different price. So, all right, here we go. Let's pull up and see how much money we can make. All right, as you can see, we've made it to the offer. This is actually a lot more than I thought. This is a Dodge Hellcat Borla Attack 6.2-liter V8. So it must have an exhaust mode where we can switch, because this thing sounds like a Subaru right now. And then it's actually got a value of $94,000. Ready? Check this out. $94,131. We're going to sell that. That's insane. And then we're going to sell the other dirt bike, which is going to be this one. There we go. Sell the Kawasaki. Okay, hopefully we sold the right one. Okay, it's good. We still got the camo one, but that was for $7,000, a little under that, and then we made 94 from that one. So we made 100 grand off of just those two vehicles. That's actually insane. So now it's time to head to the second property. We're gonna be taking a right. I think this road should take us all the way there, but as you guys can see, other than the small town, there is nothing. That's why they call it Small Town USA, because it's got a John Deere dealership, a gas station, and one restaurant. So all right, we're heading out, boys, deep into the middle of nowhere, and we'll be pulling up to this place, but it is pretty rough. I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, we are approaching the $1 abandoned property. This is gonna be pretty insane. We've never bought something this cheap, and I'm waiting to see what's there. Nobody knows what's going on in there. We do know that the front driveway might be blocked, so we had the skid steer delivered. As you can see, that yellow thing up there, that's our Caterpillar skid steer. We had old Frank deliver it in the back of his pickup truck. There's old Frank, the international pickup. He loaded that thing in the back. It was a squatted truck the entire way here, he said, but hey, we made it here. Skid steer made it here, and the dirt bike made it here. Let's unload this thing, take it for a spin, and see what we can do before we get into this $1 property. As you can see, it's right there. That's what makes stuff so cheap. If it's near nothing, then it's probably gonna be dirt cheap, and yeah, all we're surrounded by is dirt. So all right, let's rip around. Let's check out the side of the property. Kind of like to get a good feel before we break into the middle and see if we can find any vehicles. I know there are some windows on the side. Can't really see much through there. I don't want to ruin the surprise if there is. So all right, I think we look clear around. There's no grizzly bears that are going to attack us, so we should be good to break into this place. We are going to need the skid steer, though. The doors are, you could say, closed shut for a good, unless we break them down. So basically, they lost the key back in like the, I think the 90s or something. Nobody's been able to get into these properties until the 80s, so the auctioneer said if you want to get into the property, you're going to have to break in yourself. So how we're going to do it, I got the skid steer here. We're going to drop the forks down the bottom of the door. I'm going to kind of pry it open, and then we'll see what we can do. Check this out. We kind of got to get some leverage leverage on the hinges. That's what we got to break there. So here we go, boys. Lift it up. All right. Oh, we're getting a little bit of the wood bent on the door. And then check this out. You see the hinges on the side right there? We're going to take this skid steer here and lift up with like 10,000 pounds of pressure. Here we go, boys. Lift. Look at that. We're going to break that out. All right. There we go. Open up the door. Oh my gosh. We got a vehicle, boys. I think we might have made our dollar back with this one. What is this? This is like some sort of transport vehicle. Lizard. Interesting. Okay, let's do some investigative skills. Whoa, whoa. What is this? What is this? Is this a scooter? Look at this thing. I think it's a moped with a roof on it, and it's got a bed in the back. Okay, that means we can... Oh, what's this? We have a transfer tank with a Yeti cooler. That Yeti cooler's got to be worth 300. All right, this is good. This is good. I didn't think we were going to find this much stuff here. I don't know how much these things are worth. They're not worth anything until we can get them running, boys. Here we go. Let's push this door open. There we go. Works from the inside. All right. Wow, we get this place opened up. It looks like $1. I mean, look at the roof. Could use some work. What do you think? This is an old building. I don't even know if I'd fit in this thing. I mean, look at the seat in it. I don't know. Here we go, boys. Let's try and squeeze into this thing. Oh, it's gonna be a tight fit. No way I fit in this thing. Look at that. I got the roof and my hat are like touching perfectly. Okay, this is actually insane. This thing is meant to be. And it runs. Up. It died. Okay, that's what I was expecting. I think that was maybe just the accelerator. Trying to get it running. Come on, start up. Oh, what's that do? Don't click that button. It lowers the tailgate. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. Oh, I'm holding the throttle. It's like a jet ski. It's in reverse. Okay, here we go. Throw it into the gear. This thing's like a jet ski. That's the throttle right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, watch out. Watch out. There's a fence. Oh, that's a tree. This thing's pretty durable here. You think it's built for tough? They call it the Ape 50. So must be some sort of vehicle from overseas. I've never seen something like this, but this thing's pretty cool, boys. Let's pull some donuts. Yee! All right. I think that's where we call it. We should maybe see if we get the other vehicle running, but that's the $1 property for you. A little bit of junk sitting around here. We got a nice like lizard work truck we can maybe use around somewhere. Let's get this skid steer out of the way, see if we can get that truck running, but I don't think it's gonna start. I'm surprised the little vehicle did, but all right, here we go. Oh yeah, I mean the gauges are moving. It must have some sort of battery left, but not a ton to start this thing, but it is a nice interior. If I do have to say, look at that thing. Leather seats, premium leather. That thing's got to be worth at least 35, 40,000. What do you guys think? This was a good abandoned property to find. For $1, we probably turned into $30,000, which is good. We made some money today, guys. If you did enjoy us checking out, comparing the difference between a $100,000 abandoned property and the $1 abandoned property, make sure to leave a like down below if you want to see more cool stuff like this. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.